Did you ever play the game, Would You Rather? In this game, you're asked a question. Would you rather have this horrible thing happen to you, or would you rather have that horrible thing happen to you? I don't play that game because I don't want to accept any horrible options, and none of the above is not an option in that game. When we don't understand what God is doing in our lives, we can sometimes feel like we're inside a would you rather game. And when we don't understand, we can mess up. Korah and his followers messed up. They didn't understand what God called them to do with their lives. It's so important for us to do exactly what God calls us to do. Aaron and Moses were brothers, and Korah was their cousin. They were all family, all part of the tribe of Levi. Do you remember what was special about the tribe of Levi? The tribe of Levi was set apart by Adonai to take care of the Mishkan. And inside the tribe of Levi was the family of Aaron. Do you remember what his family was called to do? That's right, they were the priests, the Kohanim. Okay, pop quiz. True or false? Any of the Levites could enter the Holy of Holies. False. Only the high priest, the Kohen HaGadol from the tribe of Aaron, could enter the Holy of Holies, and only once per year on Yom Kippur. So, Kohanim are Levites, but not all Levites are Kohanim, only those from Aaron. Now, I have a would you rather question for you. But these aren't horrible options like the real game. These are actually pretty cool. Would you rather inherit land in Israel, or would you rather inherit Adonai? Wow, that's an odd question, isn't it? In the 6th aliyah of Korach, Adonai says to Aaron, "You will have no inheritance in their land, nor share among them. I am your portion and your share." Numbers 18:20. Adonai is the inheritance of the Levitical tribe. He does not want them to inherit land, because then they would have to work the land for their food. So, how do they get food instead? All the tribes bring tithes, and some of these tithes are for the Levites to eat. Adonai provides for the Levites through the physical fruitfulness and hard work of the other tribes, so that the Levites can spend their time serving Adonai and his people at the Mishkan, producing a nationwide spiritual fruitfulness. Everyone works hard together at the job that Adonai gives each of them. But what happened with Korah? He didn't understand his part to play in the kingdom of God. He didn't understand his calling. He felt like the whole nation was holy, not just Moses, and that Moses wasn't any more special than himself. By forming a rebellion against Moses and Aaron, Korah is rebelling against the commands of Adonai himself. How does Adonai respond? Do you remember? And then it's as if God is saying, would you rather do my will, or would you rather rebel against me? God makes his choices clear, doesn't he? I think I would rather be in his will, doing exactly what he called me to do, rather than coveting someone else's job. What about you? Which would you rather do? Walk according to God's choices for your life, or covet someone else's path? Whatever God calls you to do specifically, it will be something special and important, even if others don't see it or understand it. I'm sure that when Yeshua was faced with the question whether he'd rather stay and die on the cross, or whether he'd rather zap the soldiers with lightning from heaven, or call down an army of angels, or any of the other options he could have chosen, he chose to stay and die. What a horrible option. Why do you think he did this? Because he loves you. Because it was the only way to redeem you and me from sin. He would rather lay his own life down so that ours could be saved. And because of the choice he made to do what needed to be done, the thing that only he could do, because he is the only one qualified, we can be with him forever. So, would you rather follow him, the way that leads to life, or would you rather follow the desires of your own heart or the false philosophies or religions of this world, the ways that lead to death? The decision is yours. Choose wisely.